So just thought I'd do a quick video on how I've set up my QX7, my Tyrannus, to my Dragon Link as a relay. And the reason you would do this is so that you can put your Dragon Link transmitter somewhere where it's going to get the best signal to your plane, like on the roof of your car or on a hill. You can sit in the car or sit somewhere out of the wind if you need, without worrying about blocking your radio signal. So the way that I've set this up is I've got a 3S LiPo that then plugs into this power lead, which has a 5V BEC on it. That's just there purely so I can run any battery on here without worrying about destroying anything. From the power, it then goes into the negative and positive on the Frsky receiver, which is an Frsky X4R, and then the signal pin from the S-bus channel goes down and into the bottom of the Dragon Link transmitter, along with power, positive and negative. And that's just the same as you would as if you were putting it in the back of your Tyrannus or any radio, really. There's nothing different there. The things to know that helped me and that I couldn't find when I set this up was, before you bind this Frsky receiver to your radio, put a jumper between signal pin 2 and 3, and that'll put that receiver into PPM mode, not S-bus, because the Dragon Link needs PPM, and I think that's probably the same with Easy UHF or most of the UHF transmitters. So you put your jumpers on there between signal pin 2 and 3, and then you bind that to your Tyrannus just as you normally would. The one thing you need to know when binding is that you go into your model. So I'm on my right wing drac here. If I can get to the right screen. And then this is just on the same screen that you would use to bind the RX number. It doesn't matter what the number is, but whatever you select for your first model, you need to make sure it's the same RX number for another model, and that means that you can have more than one model bound to the same receiver. So this is my drac. You'll see I've got RX number 7. If I go out of that model and into my mini drac,
cruise mode.
okay,
manual.
so now we're in the mini drac. You will see the RX number is also 7. So every plane that I want to set up to use my relay and use a Dragon Link receiver, I'll make sure that they all have RX number 7. When binding the relay receiver, the Frsky receiver, to this, there's nothing else different. Just remember to make the same RX model number on each model that you use it for. So in terms of what lights you should expect to see to know everything's working, on the latest Dragon Link firmware, so we're in, I think it's the 22nd of November 2017 at the moment, the firmware for the lights is different than it would have been, I think, 8 months ago or a year ago. But when you plug it in, I'm getting a green light on my Frsky receiver, which is normal, so it's got a valid signal, it's bound. And on the top of my Dragon Link, you'll see I'm getting 2 green lights. Green means we're getting a valid PPM in signal from the receiver, so that means we're good to go. I've used the 5V BEC, as I said before. I can't actually remember what the Frsky receiver or the Dragon Link can take in terms of voltage, but I just feel like putting a 5V means that it doesn't matter what battery I put on it, I'm not going to destroy anything. So yeah, any questions, just maybe put a comment in and I can try and answer them. I've been using this for over a year now. It works awesome, especially if it's really cold and windy and you want to just sit in the car, or if there's a nice little hill somewhere you want to go and put your tripod on. It also helps keep it away from you. You know, I can extend it up and put the legs out, do whatever I want. The other bonus is that I can get it away from my video so I don't get any interference from the 433 from this. So yeah,